concentrating on the road.
Holy crap!
What's up?
It's happening.
What's happening?
We're getting babies.
Oh.
2 of them.
Am I supposed to act surprised or?
No, but even if you're not surprised, you should still be kind of like, ah.
I'm focused on the task at hand right now.
So,
Use your words.
we signed the contract day before yesterday, and today I emailed our worker to see, you know, what was going on, and then probably an hour later we got a call. So we're gonna get kids tonight, more than likely.
Okay.
And we don't have anything really. I mean, we have a place for them to sleep, but we don't have like car seats or diapers
Or formula.
or
bottle
formula
warmers,
or
bottles.
wipes or food or bottles or nipples, or we don't have any of that stuff.
I have nipples. Speak for yourself.
So we were making a mad dash to get stuff, and it's happening.
Hi.
Hi.
Why are you covering your mouth?
Hi.
So,
Yes.
what is today?
Tuesday.
How was your day?
Long.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It just seemed like it went forever.
So, what you're not saying is today was your first day home with both of the kids without
Yes.
me.
Yes.
How was it? Was it a fiasco?
There was some fiascoing.
Yeah.
Fiasco-ness.
Oh. Bless you.
I'm encountering some problems with the little boy that I've never encountered before.
What sort of problems?
He refuses to sleep.
That
Just-
sounds like a pretty big problem.
And I don't mean like he doesn't like to go to sleep. I mean like,
But he doesn't like to go to sleep.
I don't mean just that. That's a normal problem. I mean like refuses to sleep. Might be an alien that does not need sleep. Also, he doesn't eat. He's super cute though.
What did you tell me he didn't like earlier?
Peanut butter?
Yeah, definite alien. I think even aliens like peanut butter.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple of issues with him.
Mm-hmm.
What about the baby that was born less than a week ago that we went and got Sunday?
She's 5 days old.
Yeah?
She is a little melon of joy.
I wish we could show them.
We could show her. We could show them the size of her.
Yeah, but she's just so cute, and it would get lost if we had to put a happy face emoji on her face.
We could show her feet. Have you seen her feet?
Like a couple times.
Yeah, they're super cute. She's 5 pounds something ounces.
Oh, so she's not even 6 pounds. Okay.
I noticed on her paperwork she's less than 6 pounds.
Okay.
She was born 5 days ago. She's a good eater and she's a good sleeper.
Yes, very good sleeper.
Mm-hmm. And she's just a good baby.
She's a good pooper too. She got you, didn't she?
She got me. I was cleaning up the diaper and like pulled her legs up and she just shot it right at me.
Projectile. Nice. Nice.
So she's a little sweetheart. Tomorrow she has to go to her first doctor's appointment.
Yep.
And so I don't know how that'll go. Finagling that with 2 kids and by myself, and your mom may meet me at the doctor's office to help me, so that would be nice. But
Would you like me to meet you at the doctor's office?
I don't know.
Well, what time is the appointment?
1 o'clock
Well, let me know by noon.
in Dell City behind Discount Tire.
So it's not far from work. Let me know by noon,
Okay.
and I'll meet you there if you want.
Okay. There is the option also that a family member is stepping forward to take them.
I figured I'd wait until tomorrow before we really delved into that, but that is correct.
Yeah.
So, okay, I just wanted to get your thoughts while they were fresh in your mind, if that's possible right now.
I'm very, very tired.
Yes.
She has been eating every 2.5 to 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a lot, which I knew. But
is it a lot? I don't really have a frame.
No, I don't mean it's a lot as in it's unusual. I just mean
it's often.
It's often.
Yeah.
And me, I'm a person that doesn't go to sleep quickly, really.
So by the time you go to sleep, you get like 30 minutes or less before you have to wake up again.
Yeah. It takes me a long time to get back quieted down, so it's not like I get 3 hours sleep in between each one. It's
like me.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
But so I'm very tired. I was able to take a shower today.
Nice.
That was nice. Was not able to take a nap today.
That's too bad. So those are best thoughts. You're probably thinking, when is Aaron going to do some work? Aaron did some work the last few days. Martin Luther King Day was a holiday for me. And I basically had little girl.
Yeah, you did.
All day yesterday. That was MLK Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically all day yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And part of the night before. So I am contributing. But I still have to go to work. So, like, I wish I could just be here, but I have to go to work. I can't just take off all the time, you know? I have a feeling she's bringing the baby back with her. She is.
Look at this little monkey. Isn't she tiny? He's just a little thing.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. I'm getting pretty good at swaddling.
Yeah, you are. I am not good at swaddling, but I'm good at the feeding part, which is weird because Beth is the feeder, not me.
I am a feeder.
So there's a little update. We'll probably just record over the course of a couple of days and then put it in one video. But that's what's happening. There were some unexpected challenges, to say the least. But, I mean...
Also some really nice parts.
The kids are in foster care for a reason. So there are some issues, but there have been some good things too. Do you feel rewarded?
Yes.
Okay. And Beth loves babies. Like, most, if not all of the women I've ever met, they just go goo goo gaga over like newborn babies. So,
yes.
But she is really cute. So, I mean, I don't blame them.
Super cute.
All right. So, we'll check back with you guys pretty soon.
Say bye. Say bye, little one. She says bye. Do you like my koala socks?
They're really cute. Could they see them?
Yeah.
So, we're here to do a recap. Today is Friday. Last Friday, we got a kid.
We did. We got a call.
Time out. Technically, Beth called someone to make sure they knew we were available. Then we got a call.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then we scrambled to get some stuff.
We thought, I mean, I knew we still needed some stuff, but like, we really needed some stuff. Like, we needed diapers, wipes, 2 car seats, a bassinet, bottles, clothing,
Well, we
pacifiers.
We really didn't know what we were going to get. We got an almost 3-year-old and a newborn.
Like, still in the hospital newborn.
We picked her up on Sunday.
Yes.
She was a doll.
She was a tiny little 5-pound, 6-ounce bundle of
happiness.
Yeah.
She was not very fussy.
No, she was a good baby.
She was. The little boy, on the other hand, had some challenges.
He did. Apparently, we found out later he had never really been apart from his parents, and
Right.
as in he slept in the same bed with them. He had never been babysat by anyone before. He'd never been spent any real time alone before, and so I think the problem was, I've been thinking about this. I think the problem was there was a lot of transitions all at once.
Yeah.
There was a transition of him going into care with someone he didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
There was a transition of, this is your sister, who he'd never met before because she
Right.
had just been born. And he's like, who is this other, like, he's never been around a baby.
Mm-hmm.
There was a transition of us being new and not knowing what we're doing. There was just a lot of,
Well, it's not that we don't know what we're doing, but we don't know what specific issues the kid has. Or we didn't.
right.
How we found this out, we had to take baby girl for a doctor's appointment on, was it Wednesday?
Yes.
Wednesday. So I meet them at the doctor's office. I go around the car to get her out. I come back around the car, and mom and dad are standing right there. They're like, oh, hi.
Which we knew that it was a possibility they would show up.
Right.
But we didn't know for sure because they don't live nearby. They're in a totally different county.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was a bit of a drive, but they showed up, which was nice.
Yeah, and sitting in the waiting room, the little boy was just as whiny with them as he was with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And constant baby talk. Like the mom only baby talked to the little boy.
Yeah.
I don't want to focus on that too much, but it did shed a lot of light for us. The fact that she talks to him like he's 3 weeks old, and B, that he never really slept in his own bed. Bedtimes were a nightmare.
An absolute nightmare.
Ridiculous.
Hours and hours and hours of...
And then, since he didn't get any sleep, he was very cranky and whiny the whole time we had him.
Yeah, he was.
Like, the first night wasn't bad. The second night was a little worse. The third night, like, all hell broke loose at bedtime.
The fourth day, yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, there were some definite challenges with him, but we knew that it was going to be rough.
We didn't know it was going to be that rough.
I've never had a kid that just refused to sleep, like at any, like just refused. And he also had some like attachment issues where if you left the room, he would immediately start crying and run after you. So
Yeah.
it made it difficult to
Do anything.
go to the bathroom or step into the garage to start laundry or...
Yeah.
So it was challenging.
Yeah.
He was a very sweet little boy.
He was really good at playing with other kids.
Yeah.
Really good at playing on his own for the
He
most
had
part.
some habits that I was like, like, you know, he was sent with a tablet and he could literally be on the tablet for 6 hours straight and
Probably longer than that if the battery would last.
yeah, and which I told Aaron at the time, I said, like, this is, to me, this isn't ideal. Like, I think he should be playing with toys. I think he should be socializing. I think he should be doing
Right.
a lot of stuff other than watching YouTube. Not that anything's wrong with YouTube.
Russian YouTube videos at that. Not even English.
But I told Aaron, I was like, it was apparent at that point that this was probably going to be a very short-term foster. So I was like, I don't want to try to delve into changing his habits when he's just going to end up going someplace and going right back to it. Like, if I knew he's going to be here for long term, I'd be like, okay, let's work on this. Let's find other things to do.
Let's hunker down.
Yeah, but, yeah.
Yeah, so Wednesday, they told us at the doctor's appointment, the parents, that the dad's brother was trying to be approved as a kinship home. And then we got a call from the CPS guy at 5 p.m. asking if we could make the handoff an hour and a half after. And we said yes. And so we met them and handed off the kids. Kid didn't look at me twice since I got home from work. Take him out of the truck to give him to his grandma, and he doesn't want her, he wants me all of a sudden. Really, really bizarre. Really bizarre who he's attached to in a given scenario at what point in time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we knocked that out. Our first ones are under our belt.
They are. Can we talk about baby girl a little bit more?
Sure. What do you want to talk about?
She's so cute.
I wish we could show her. She's a doll.
Super sweet. Really good baby. She was eating every 2.5 to 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the problem I had was trying to feed her and get her changed and burped and all that, and then get her back to sleep. And by the time I started to fall asleep, then it was time to feed her again. And coupled that with his extreme reluctance to sleep, it created a problem.
And the tantrums.
Yeah.
I basically took care of baby girl all day Monday. Beth made me a deal. She said, I'll handle midnight and 3 if you get up at 6. And then I'll go to bed after the 3 o'clock, and then you get up at 6, change her, feed her, whatever. So I get up at 6 and I hear Beth say, go back to bed, I already got her. So I said, well, I'm up now. So Beth got some sleep. And then 30 minutes later, her brother wakes up and he comes in the room, and that's fine. I'm like, if you're going to be in here, I just need you to be quiet, because you can't be waking her up. As soon as I said that, him, not her.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, if it was just her or just him, it probably wouldn't have been all that big a deal. But trying to take care of the newborn, which was a pretty easy newborn, granted, but with him
Constantly.
always trying to be in the mix, it was pretty exhausting.
Which leads us to the fact that probably we will only take one the next time. We probably will not take a sibling, especially, like I said, that sort of transition. It wasn't like two brothers or a brother and a sister who were used to being in the same home and got comfort from the fact that the other one was there, which is generally why they try to keep siblings together. You know, I know someone here, I can play with them, but this was a case of like, I have no idea who this little chunky baby is.
Or who we are.
Right. And so they didn't get any of the sibling benefits. It just made the whole thing kind of complicated, because he there was definitely some like jealousy of the baby.
Yeah. Do you guys remember in the last video when Beth's eyes lit up when she said something about getting the 3 kids the next day?
And apparently as soon as we sign them, within 30 minutes we could have a kid. Or 3.
It's quick. Look at you smile.
1 kid,
your eyes
2
light
kids,
up with
3
kids. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
Well, let's transition from that to this.
I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying.
If we would have had one or the other, it would have been a much more easy experience, especially on the first go round. And I would suggest anyone who is going to foster, who might be watching, that you consider only getting one for your very first time, so that the experience wasn't ruined for you. It wasn't ruined for us at all, but it was like there were a lot of highs and a lot of lows, so it kind of ended up at a neutral experience.
Very sporadic, like between the two, like she said, it averages out to like a pretty like level, like just okay experience. It wasn't really awesome, it wasn't really bad overall, but now we like have a baseline comparison.
Well, and it was tough because, like I said, we weren't fully prepared.
Right.
And now I feel like we, there's like a case of diapers and a case of wipes under the bed right now, and there's,
baby blankets.
a snot sucker over there. So it's like, now we're okay.
Is that a medical term, snot sucker?
Yeah, snot sucker.
All right, well, that's basically it.
Do you miss the kids?
I miss one of the kids.
Hey, that's not nice.
I'm sorry. I miss having kids around. The house seems a little empty now. If we were going to have them for months, we probably could have got some routine and structure. But since, like she said, since we knew it was going to be a short-term thing, it was easier to just let the tablet handle all of that.
Yeah, it was just, yeah, he's a very sweet boy.
He is a very sweet boy.
He is just from an environment that's very different than how we would parent, probably. And so it was difficult for us.
It's not his fault.
No, absolutely not. Or anyway, I mean, well, whatever.
I'm not trying to blame anybody. I'm just saying, like, it's definitely not the kid's fault.
When are you ready for more babies?
I told you that's up to you.
So tonight.
I'd like to get stuff done this weekend, but I mean, if we have a kid.
Yeah, it's not going to. I need to clean the house. It is a disaster zone.
That's why we're in here.
I am. If you are a mama that has taken care of a toddler and a newborn by yourself during the day, or tried to get a toddler and a newborn into the car to drive into town in 2 brand new car seats that you're not familiar with by yourself, oh my God, you get a medal from me, because that stuff is not easy. Yep. That is not. That's not easy. You guys are champs. So, yeah,
I concur.
That was bananas. But I feel like we're better prepared now. I feel like we should start with 1 next time.
If that's an option.
But 1 doesn't come up that often, because, most people don't have just 1 kid.
Well, they do to start.
Well, yeah, but they're still like gung-ho. They're not like...
Right.
I don't know. Yeah. They were very appreciative.
They were.
We actually had a really pleasant experience with the parents. They were not like hostile toward us, or they were super nice and thanked us for taking care of their little ones while they couldn't. And
multiple times.
And the dad gave me a hug. And when the grandma came to pick them up, she gave me a hug and she said, "Thank you for taking care of my babies. I'll message you and let you know how they're doing."
She didn't give me a hug.
Well,
I'm okay with it.
I'm huggable.
You are huggable.
Yeah.
So, any final thoughts? Let's wrap this up, Bayard.
Fostering is hard.
Yep.
We knew it would be.
Mm-hmm.
However, I thought it was fairly rewarding too. We took care of those little ones. We kept them alive. We loved on them. We gave them kisses and cuddles, and I enjoyed it, even though it was
despite
exhausting.
the exhaustion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking forward to the tippy tap of little feet again.
Okay. Not the thump, thump, thump.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pete got him a couple times the first 2 days before he got used to having a toddler thumping around, making a lot of noise.
And screaming.
And he really chilled out. Like, Pete, I'm really proud of Pete. I'm proud of you, too. But I'm really proud of Pete because Pete could have potentially had us investigated, like, by DHS.
For attacking the child.
Because he would just sit there, and when the kid ran by, he'd just swipe at him.
Yeah.
And
we thought he was going to actually injure the child. But,
right. It
thankfully,
took him a couple days.
Yeah,
but
he calmed down.
He got there.
So Calhoun did not come out. He just hid under the bed for all 4 or 5 days we had him.
And Yumi, it took her 2 days to come out also.
Yeah.
So that was our first experience as foster parents.
Yeah. You were really good with the baby.
Thanks.
I have experience with newborns. You don't.
Mm-mm.
And it was impressive. Like,
I'm the reason that baby is alive.
He wasn't like awkward holding her, and he wasn't like, he could feed her. And did you change a lot of diapers? You changed some diapers, right?
A couple. Well, she's small enough that her head fit right in my hand, and then she didn't even like come to my biceps, so I just hold her like this.
The little bitty.
Yeah.
She had the narrowest behind I've ever seen in my life.
Well, she is a white girl.
Well, that's true.
All right. We're going to go do some couple stuff. So...
What does that mean?
Oh, I play video games or like hang out on the couch.
You say couple stuff. That sounds like...
I mean, we might get busy. I don't know.
Bow, wow.
We'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Leave us some comments. We'll see you in the next one.